Guys, the covens are in complete turmoil. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut my hair because there's the sticky outy bits by the ears which pee me off. Happens when my hair gets to a particular length, so I'm gonna have to do the back and sides, I guess. I want to kind of keep this top bit in shape because it's kind of, yeah, mid-length, the length I like. So I'm gonna keep my hair like this for a while, but maybe just trim the back and sides. But anyway, yeah, kind of embarrassing that. But anyway, guys, going back to the point, the covens are in complete turmoil. My prayers, and I can see the evidence, alright? Nobody has to tell me anything, alright? I can see the evidence with my own eyes. Okay, they've gone to complete pot. Their plans have gone right out of the window. The King of Kings has defeated all of their witchcraft covens and spell work, you know, and yeah, they're quiet. They're really quiet. All right, and compared to last year, they've gone so quiet that I can't believe it. You know, just how progressive this is becoming for me, and how much I'm gaining more wisdom, the amount of wisdom and the amount of power that I've gained through God, through prayer, the progress I'm making, and it's gradual, you know? It's gradual. You know, that it happens for us, our prayers being answered at particular times on God's perfect timing. Guys, it's quite hard to explain all of this stuff. I'm trying to piece together in my mind and structure the point that I want to make clearly, okay, and you know, but so much has gone on that I struggle to just get this all out, okay, and I've got a load more information to share with you guys about a lot that has gone on, all right, but I've seen the evidence, as I said, you know, they have quietened down hugely, and now they're resorting to grins, you know that grin they give us, guys, to try and piss us off, to try and confuse us. And I can tell right away why they do it. I can see right through it. I know why they grin. And they think, you know, because of their fake confidence against us, people of God. I know why they got that fake confidence. It's because they can't think of anything else to do, you know. Bear in mind, they have been defeated in their covens, you know, collectively, groups of them, guys, witches, warlocks, high-ranking witches and warlocks. We as God's people, we outrank every one of them. Combined. All of them combined, collectively. One child of God would outrank every one of them combined. Alright? Bear that in mind, okay? Isn't that encouraging? Guys, I'm mainly noticing that they're grinning, you know, a few of them, because they want to put up a fake kind of boldness, fake confidence front, because they're clinging on to the fake hope that they think they have, that's really an illusion, that they're clinging on to. They're clinging on to because they can't figure out what to do with us at all, alright? They have quietened down so much. Like last year, it was attack, attack, attack against me. Crows in abundance, flocking and perching on the roof, pecking away all day, really loudly, and that was witchcraft. It was witchcraft. And that happened, one time that happened, right? A mental health worker called Anne, okay, who worked for the NHS, and was assigned to my case when I was, you know, a gullible goose, blind to the system and what was actually happening to me. Guys, I was put in the mental health system for a while, and she was assigned as a caseworker on my case. She was quite literally on my case, all right, in a scary sense as well, you know. Seriously, I'm not being funny, you know, that seriously. She was a part of that occultic group, and she came round on one occasion and came and sat in the living room, and I was ignoring her, you know, because I was figuring out at that point what was going on, that she was in on it, that they were all in on it, and she was chatting away, and she was casually saying, "Oh, so you're gonna commit suicide or what?" You know, this is how cold she was being towards me. Oh, you're gonna commit suicide or what? You know, this is a quote unquote mental health worker. Ironically, you're gonna commit suicide. How are you gonna do it? Yeah. And I was just giving her the cold shoulder. I was just waiting for her to leave, and I wanted to bring her up, you know, because I want to explain a bit about how they cover up the truth with these terms, okay, these medical kind of terms, words they use, okay, the diagnosis comes into it, it's a part of it, but they're gonna include various kinds of terms and wording, the way they word what they're trying to, you know, cover up, the way they word these kinds of things, they'll basically brush them off and use words like intrusive thoughts, okay, which are really demonic attacks. This is what the mental health system and psychology calls what really goes on in the spirit realm. The attacks against us, they label them off, they cover them up, and, you know, they basically explain it in a way where they want you to think that it's psychological, you know, that your brain is coming up with this stuff. So they'll say things like, "Oh, you having intrusive thoughts," you know, that kind of stuff. That's what these psychologists, therapists, you know, all them kinds of people say, and they get paid like so much to keep people blind and deceived. So yeah, I wanted to bring that up just in case you guys weren't aware of how they cover up the truth. These mental health workers, they're all in on it, guys. The police, the government, mental health workers, they're all a part of this system, this matrix, alright? And they're simply put here to cover up the truth and to keep people blind and hooked on medication, alright, that's gonna cripple them spiritually, okay? It's gonna keep them dependent on a physical means to keep them quote unquote sane, even though ironically it's covering up the underlying issues. It's a physical form of covering up a spiritual problem, guys. Pill popping, alright? These fake medications, they're really covering up an underlying demonic problem, okay? And they get dispensed and given to people for free because they want people hooked and dependent on them, alright? So be aware of that, because I've been through it all, guys. I know what I'm talking about. I've been on a few medications that have messed me up, okay, and I'm probably still recovering to this very day, and it may take a bit more time for my body, my mind to fully recover, alright? And yeah, I wanted to come on here and explain this. Okay, I'm gonna sign out now, so God bless you guys. Peace out.